What secrets are hidden in the quiet of an empty theme park hotel? This desolate destination is a place full of mystery and untold. The broken walls and empty paths of this abandoned structure whisper clues to its past. Today we will embark on a journey around the forgotten parts of this lost place in Japan, trying to interpret the silent stories. What tales could the broken walls and empty paths share, if only they could talk? As the day starts, the first thing we see is the big shadow of the hotel against the rising sun. 1. We are met with the scary sight of the big building, imposing and silent, its grandeur now a chilling reminder of its past. 2. The stark contrast between its past and present is palpable. This once lively establishment filled laughter and fun has transformed into an ominous shell of its former self. 3. The echoes of excitement are now replaced with an unnerving quiet, sweeping across each corner of the once lively place. It's a scary sight. A big building that once was full of laughter and fun now stands empty and quiet. Getting closer, we come to the once busy main entrance. The fancy gates are open, almost as if they are welcoming us into their forgotten world. The once bright colors are now faded, a clear testament to the relentless passage of time. The once shiny signs that used to glitter in the sun are dull and lifeless. The once shiny signs now dull from time, reminding us of the relentless passage of time. Walking through the gates, we find ourselves on the main street. We tread on a stone path that is now blanketed by rampant weeds. As we look around, dark silhouettes of food stalls, gift stores, game booths come into view. An eerie stillness fills the air, as everything around us seems to be trapped in a bygone era, all stuck in a time long past. Going further, we find the big carousel. This magnificent, once the main attraction of the park, stands in silence now. The admirable horses on the carousel are stuck mid-jump, creating a tableau of still life. And the painted eyes of these horses, they look blankly into the distance, a sight that is both haunting and beautiful. Its beautiful horses stuck mid-jump, their painted eyes looking blankly into the distance. Opening. The exploration takes us next to the hotel's big lobby. 1. The lobby is now empty and quiet, very different from its once busy atmosphere. The sounds of laughter and chatter have been replaced by an eerie silence. 2. As we move further, we notice the chandelier, once sparkling and bright, now hangs low, covered in a thick layer of dust. The seats that once provided comfortable rest are now old and torn, bearing the harsh brunt of time. 3. Despite the decay and disrepair, one cannot ignore the lingering grandness. The faded grandeur of the lobby's past is still visible in its architectural details and in the air itself. Closing. Yet despite the decay and the quiet, the grandness of its past is still very much alive. One can still feel the echo of its glorious past in the silent halls. Going upstairs, we find ourselves in the hotel rooms. Despite their emptiness and lack of former luxury, they are not devoid of a peculiar charm. It's as if the peeling wallpaper, the broken mirrors, and the empty closets are all narrators, sharing stories of the countless visitors who once sought shelter here. A multitude of people at different points in time called this place home, even if it was just for a single night. In conclusion, the peeling wallpaper, the broken mirrors, and the empty closets all tell stories of the many guests who once called this place home, if only for a night. Going down into the basement, we find the hotel's forgotten spa. Once an oasis of relaxation, the pools, once warmed to perfection, now stand abandoned, their glossy blue tiles hidden under a blanket of dust. The steam rooms, previously a sanctuary of warmth and comfort, are now cold and eerily quiet. The spa's whispers, once full of life and vibrancy, have long since faded into oblivion. The steam rooms are cold and quiet, their whispers long since faded. As the sun starts to set, we find ourselves back at the entrance. The sight of the empty hotel theme park stirs within us a plethora of feelings. There's a sense of sadness, a melancholy for the joy and excitement that once filled this place, now lost in the echoes of time. Yet there's also a sense of wonder, a rather profound awe towards the timeless tales that are written into the very fabric of this abandoned place. But most of all, there's a sense of wonder for the timeless stories that are written into every brick and beam of this abandoned place. Opening, exploring the abandoned hotel theme park, we've walked through a forgotten part of history. Outline. 1. We've observed the transformation of a once bustling place filled with joy and fun, now standing as a quiet monument of the past. 2. Our journey through this hauntingly beautiful relic has stirred our curiosity and ignited our imagination. We have unearthed an unforgettable story layered with exploration and discovery. Closing. But most importantly, our exploration of this abandoned theme park has been a journey that has piqued our curiosity, sparked our imagination, and left us with an unforgettable narrative of exploration and discovery.